This is the Beyond the Box dumbbell workout. Before you get into it, check out the Instagram post or the BestBox app for the warm-up. Get ready for the workout by increasing your heart rate, increasing your body temperature, and maybe you're starting to sweat a little bit before you get into it. Starting off the workout with the strength portion today, we're going to be doing 4 sets of 8 front rack dumbbell lunges. These are going to be forward stepping lunges, and we're going to do 8 reps per leg. We want to be able to look at 2 different ways. You can build up to a moderate weight and use the same weight across all 4 sets to work on strength and muscle endurance, or we can look at strength and try and build to a heavy 8 reps per leg with every set. So loading and adding weight as we go. The dumbbell front rack lunges have the dumbbells on the shoulders in a front rack position. So one of the dumbbells is touching my shoulders, the other is in front of my hands, and I'm maintaining a high elbow. If I drop my elbows, that's going to pull all the way forward. It's going to add more pressure on my low back, and it's going to create some movement problems down the road. So elbows up nice and high. When you go into your dumbbell lunges, brace, take a forward step, and watch my back leg. Notice that my quads leading into my hips and into my torso are nice and stacked, so my shoulders are stacked over hips, and my hips are stacked over my knees. And then step back. 8 reps on one leg, and then go and do 8 reps on the other leg. Keep your midline nice and tight, and avoid dropping the elbows, and avoid leaning over too much. Once you're done your 4 sets of 8 reps per leg, then you're going to move into the Metcon. We have 2 workouts that we're going to do for the Metcon, 2 different 8-minute AMRAPs. So in 8 minutes, you're going to do as many rounds and reps as possible of each couplet. So we have 2 movements for each one, and we're going to rest for 3 minutes between each AMRAP. The first 8-minute AMRAP is 8-minute AMRAP of 15 reverse burpees and 12 pistols. Those pistols are going to be a single leg squat, and that's going to be 6 reps per leg. Couple ways that you can scale the pistols if you want. I'll talk about those. I'm going to show you the RX, and I'll tell you some of the ways that you can scale the pistols. Reverse burpees is starting from a standing position. We're going to kind of squat down and roll onto our backs, get it back to our feet, and then jump out of that position. That's going to be 1 rep. So a couple reps are going to look like this. Make sure you finish with a little hop back to the top. For those, if you find that it's hard to get up, down, and up out of the position, you can use one hand kind of as you go down, lean back, kind of assist yourself down, push yourself off with that hand, back to standing, and then hit that hop. If you need to, use that arm to push off. And if you're doing that, maybe you think about alternating which side that you push back off the floor from, getting yourself into a little bit of a crouch or a little bit of a squat position from the floor, and then jumping up. The pistols, RX is no assistance. You're squatting down. Try and get the hip below the knee, and the foot that you're going to have out in front of you should not touch the ground. These are going to be done as alternating reps, where you go down and then stand up. Not too sure how deep I can get right now, but I'm going for that depth. Standing up, alternating steps as I go, and I would do that until I hit 12 total reps, 6 per leg. Do as many rounds and reps of that as you can in the 8-minute time frame. Rest for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to go into my next 8-minute AMRAP, which is a couplet of 4 hand release push-ups and 8 bend over rows. Bent over rows is going to be with dumbbells. RX weight is 50 pounds for the men and 35 pounds for the ladies, or pick a weight that you can do those 8 reps unbroken every set. So hand release push-ups, nice high plank position. Brace your midline. Hips and shoulders are about the same level. I'm squeezing my abs and pulling my ribs down towards my pelvis, squeezing my glutes. I'm going to lower myself down to the floor. Chest touches the floor. Hands off the floor, plant, press back up. Every rep. If you need to scale, you can put your knees on the ground. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes, pushing the hips forward. Chest to the ground. Hands release, plant, press back up. For those 4 reps. Then move to your 8 reps for the dumbbell bent over rows. Stand up, hinge, go back down that position, keep a nice flat back, shoulders engaged, pull the elbows back, bring the dumbbells up to the chest, touching rib cage, and then lower back down for 8 reps here. So score each workout individually. That's going to be how we track this workout. Get after it and have fun.